Hey man, what's up? How's things? Really? Hey, I gotta go. I gotta give a speech. Okay man, see you later. Cell phones. Ever since they became popular, everybody wants them. Kids are begging, but the adults on the other hand, they're probably cussing because they don't get any reception, or they're not working right. But if you could have a cool looking cell phone with the internet, cool ringtones, video camera, pictures, I mean, who wouldn't want a cell phone? Well, today, I'll text you about the pros of cell phones. Then, I'll send you a message about the cons of cell phones. Finally, I'm going to end the conversation with my opinion. First, I'm going to send you a text message about cell phones. The first positive thing about cell phones is how they help kids in school. Schools are banning cell phones, but some are slowly starting to encourage them. Cell phones, they have note-taking abilities and a calculator on them, as well as some have calendars. So there's no reason why you should miss the due date of your next assignment. Also, when the teachers talk way too fast during their notes, or the student just wants to listen and not write down the notes, all they have to do is pull out their cell phones, take a picture of the notes, and look out for later. Lynn states in her article that students who are absent can have their friend send a text message of the notes they will need or the assignments they have to do. Another positive thing about cell phones are in case of emergencies. There are so many people lucky to be alive today because they had a cell phone. Others were not so lucky because they didn't have a cell phone, they couldn't call for help. Cell phones, though, provide a security for most people. According to Rainey and Keeter in their web article, 74% of Americans that have a cell phone and use it in case of emergency found out a great deal of information on their case they needed to know about. But if you have a teenager who's starting to drive, the best thing to get them is a cell phone. Because you never know when their car is going to break down in the middle of nowhere. How are you going to know where they're at? But also, teenagers have the most accidents than any other people. So that way, when they have it, they pull out their cell phones, call for help. Now that I sent you a text message about the pros of cell phones, I'll send you a message about the cons of cell phones. The first con is school issues. Students who take out their cell phone during class will have to face the consequences of getting in detention, or the teachers might end up taking their cell phone and keeping it until the end of the day. Well, that's how it is in my school. But schools are banning cell phones because kids, they forget to turn their phones off, or at least put it on silence. According to Cohen in his web article, the ringtones, text messages, or alarms that go off during class disrupts learning. And students get sick of cell phones in class that interrupt and stop it, because most of them are there to learn, not to talk to friends about the party going on this weekend. Karen A. states in her web article that cell phones could be used to cheat on tests too, though. A student would just pull out their cell phone, send a text message, and receive an answer back within 30 seconds. Another negative thing about cell phones is health issues. There are rumors floating around saying that cell phones could cause brain tumors to people and even cancer. Even though these rumors aren't proven true, it's very hard to know if it's a lie or not, if they are rumors. According to Robinson in his web article, cancer cells had doubled in the mice that were exposed to microwaves. But also in these mice, they had memory loss as well as formation of tumors. The mobile industries, they're resisting anything linking to cancer. But they agree with the fact that cell phone radiation has something to do with, can cause electrical activity in the brain. So they're pretty much saying that cell phones, nah, they're fine, they don't cause cancer. Oh yeah, but they could cause brain tumors to you though. Now, it's time to end the conversation with my opinion. I would have to say, I'll go with the fact that cell phones are good. The reason why I say this is because students who have cell phones can look up the time their assignments need to be due, the notes they have to take pictures of, and also in case of emergencies when you're broken down in the middle of nowhere and how you're supposed to get any sign of help. Yeah, students would use them to cheat on tests, to text message each other, but there's a simple way of stopping that. The teacher has to say, take out your cell phones, put them on your desk. That way, they will know if the students are using their phones or not to cheat on a test. Also, they may cause health issues, but they haven't been fully proven on humans, only on mice though. So, now that I've been through all this, there are many positive things about cell phones. Keeping in touch with your loved ones, or using it in case of emergencies, or wherever there's a positive thing, there always has to be a negative thing. For example, kids using the cell phones to cheat on tests may cause cancer, definitely a possibility of brain tumors. But like I said, positive or negative, cell phones are bringing the world closer together.